wanted to say I already said in the town centre, so I'm not going to repeat that. I just want to say that if you read The Guardian and columnists like Polly Toynbee, if you look at national opinion polls, if you look at everything that all the experts are saying, then the only issue at stake in the election on June the 8th is whether this is the biggest ever defeat for Labour, or will it be a little bit better than 1983 or whatever. This is the way they're talking. I even saw somebody saying it'll be worse than the 1931 election and Ramsay MacDonald's betrayal of the Labour Party at that time. And I think that they completely misunderstand the mood of people, ordinary people in this country, just how angry they are about low pay, the NHS, housing, whatever issue you care to mention. And I think the potential, actually, of a Labour agenda, a Labour manifesto that captures the imagination, just like I think £10 an hour captures the imagination for millions of workers, if that message gets out loud and strong to them in the next 6 weeks. I think if that happens, it's possible, absolutely, that the Tories can be beaten on June the 8th, and we can actually, instead of waiting till 2020 and the chance of getting some justice is 6 weeks away if people actually go out and organise and fight for it and make some, do the work necessary to see those changes happen. Somebody, was it Harold Wilson, said a week is a long time in politics. Well, if a week's a long time in politics, 6 weeks is an eternity, and we can do a fantastic amount in 6 weeks. This is our first contribution as Barnsley Trades Council to trying to help establish a mood, a determination to fight for our class in Barnsley in the weeks to come. We called it, of course, before an election had been announced, but I'm very pleased that it has coincided with an election, because I think it does give us a chance of not just a slogan on the streets for £10 an hour, but turning it into a reality. So I urge all of you in your union branches to do everything you can in the next few weeks to get the support out for the ideas. It's actually what Jeremy Corbyn's saying day after day, I think, cuts with all types of people, whether it's pensioners and the triple lock, whether it's all those who are anti-racist and are delighted to see Labour pledging the rights, unconditional rights for EU nationals to remain in Britain, those people who are here now, as opposed to the disgusting racism of Theresa May, using them as bargaining chips in Brexit negotiations. Terrible, terrible policy. Chance to sweep that away in 6 weeks' time. So my message is clear. Let's organise as a trade union movement. Let's use our collective strength, and let's push and fight for change. Thank you.